We are not here to put on a play.
If you came to see a play, sucks to suck.
We believe that putting on a play is a bad idea.
It's a horrible idea.
A rotten idea.
Putrid, stinking, slimy, greenish liquid oozing.
You'd rather kiss your brother full in the mouth than have to deal with this idea.
We're not going to do it, period.
So don't ask.
Don't plead.
And whatever you do, don't beg. It makes us sick.
But we are out here, and you may wonder why.
We're out here with a message.
We're out here with a warning.
We're out here to teach you
15 reasons not to be in a play. Reason number 1.
Plays suck.
Reason number 2.
When you were in 2nd grade, you had a teacher named Miss Griswold. She was older than God and smelled of stale coffee and gym socks. When she came in every morning, she said,
Now, students, focus, focus, focus is the key to success.
she invented amazing methods of torture using construction paper and popsicle sticks. She turned perfectly normal questions into sadistic games of chance, which you would always lose.
Miss Griswold, can I go to the bathroom? Well, I don't know, may you? What? May you go to the bathroom? That's what I'm asking, can I? Well, I'm assuming that you can, but I don't yet know if you may. Miss Griswold, I really have to go. Well, then you can go. Thank you. But you may not go until I have given my permission. You just did.
By that time, you'd either made a puddle on the floor or run out of the room in desperation. A crime for which you paid for by writing, I will not run out of the room in desperation 7 million times on the board, with her breathing on you until you're finished.
Miss Griswold.
You had Miss Griswold, and she decided to put you in a play.
You were only in 2nd grade, still in your formative years.
The play was about loving the earth, and you spent weeks with your hands in paper mache, creating props and costumes.
Only 7 years old, and so terribly impressionable.
It was a play Miss Griswold had wrote, and it had lines in it like,
If we don't get busy and plant all the seeds, the earth will be able to meet all our needs.
No, Emily, put more emphasis on the word need. I want you to really experience that word fully. I want you to taste it in your mouth. Do you understand? Now say needs.
Needs?
Say it like you mean it.
Needs?
Emily, say it as if the most important thing for you to do in this world is to say the word needs.
Needs?
Emily, say it as if I'm going to take you home and throw you in a hot oven if you don't say it right. Needs, needs, needs. Much better.
you were very small for your age, and everything was so intimidating to you, especially
Miss Griswold.
Miss Griswold decided to put you in a tree costume. It itched like you had lice all over your body, and when you turned around, you faced the inside and you couldn't see.
Miss Griswold, I can't see.
Now remember, Emily, how are you going to say the word needs?
With feeling, with passion, I don't want to go in your oven.
Stop crying, we're about to go on. Now where is my head of broccoli?
Miss Griswold.
You felt tiny and inconsequential in a huge, overwhelming world, and she shoved you into a tree from which you couldn't escape.
You could barely walk because the trunk was so small, you had to take tiny steps just to keep your balance. And only 10 minutes into the play, Jesse Gibbons, who was just a skunk, bumped into you. You fell.
At age 7, in 2nd grade, you toppled down, and your short, unhappy life flashed before your eyes.
You couldn't move because your arms were stuck at your side. All you could hear is Miss Griswold frantically whispering from the wings.
Keep going, you little delinquents! There's an audience! Don't you dare stop!
No child should have to endure such trauma.
No one stopped the play to help you up, and by the 2nd act of this 5-act epic called Mother Nature is Your Patient and You Are Its Nurse, everyone had forgotten you were in the tree, and they started to sit on you.
Such stress.
All you could do was sit there staring at your bark. You were sure that your classmates would come crashing in and suffocate you. Hour after hour, you just lay there listening to them repeat their awful lines.
Oh, no, Earth, how we love you like crazy. We're sorry sometimes we get sloppy and lazy. The trees all around like mango, beech, and ash just shouldn't have to put up with all of our trash.
By the time everyone had taken their bows and exhaled, You were left there, a fallen, forgotten tree, feebly calling for help, answering the age-old question, if a tree falls in the forest and no one's around to hear it, does it make a sound? Yes, it does. By the time your mother had found you, you had given up your sleep. And in that sleep, you had your first nightmare. A nightmare where Miss Griswold was a giant tree coming at you with 1,000 play strips hanging from her branches. And you couldn't move, you couldn't run, you couldn't scream.
That dream came back for weeks and months. Eventually, you had it less and less often, but every time you have it, even last week, you wet your bed. A classic case of post-traumatic stress syndrome. You poor child.
So every time you hear someone say the word play, you smell paper mache and you hear Miss Griswold's voice saying, "Needs! Needs!" And you run away very, very quickly.
Reason number 3! Plays take passion and devotion and commitment. You can't afford to expend any of those things on a play when Travis Thornburn is alive. All passion, all devotion, all commitment must be directed at him and him alone. Listen, Travis Thornburn is your everything. He's your sun and your moon and your breakfast cereal. He's your sleeping and your waking, your daydreams and your night dreams. He's the taste of toothpaste. He's the cool breeze in your face. Every breath you exhale should be exhaled for one reason alone. To say the name Travis. 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 Every thought you form should be formed for one purpose alone. To visualize Travis. They bring flowers to the performers. Here you go, sweetie. Nice job.
Well, that is a crime. That is a sin. That is an act of utter blasphemy. Because everyone knows that all the flowers grown in this world are grown to be strewn at the foot of one person, and one person only. Travis Thornburn.
With Travis Thornburn in the world, do you have time to practice a play, memorize a play, think about a play, be in a play? Hell no! How can you even consider it? Look at him. Behold the great Travis. What more can you do than try not to faint when he walks into a room? And you know, if he should ever say to you,
Get lost. Travis has a girlfriend.
What more can you do? Until your aching heart bursts into a million flame pieces! What more can you do? It's just lay down and die! Reason
The play might have a part where you're supposed to hold hands with the person next to you. The person next to you might have these wart-like things on their fingers. You'll feel them as you're holding hands with them. You'll be thinking the whole time you're holding hands with them how their hand feels like a toad. You'll be worrying that the wart-like things might be contagious. You'll start seeing yourself covered with these wart-like things from head to toe. Every body part, including your face, your elbows, your navel, and you'll practically puke. So it's definitely not worth the risk.
Reason number 5. Because practices and performances make you run the risk. Make you run the risk of not monitoring your cell phone and your email on a regular basis. That's very dangerous. Yeah, most of the time all you get is bits of gossip and Viagra ads. But you know that doesn't matter. That one text might come. The one email that has to be replied to within 5 minutes. The one message that will completely change your life forever. Okay, so it's never really happened to you, and actually it's never really happened to anyone. But it doesn't matter, it can happen.
Hello? Yes, Rebecca. Yeah, I know it's Friday. No. No, I don't want to kick in the front seat with you. Okay, bye.
It can happen.
Reason number 6. Because meteorologists tell us that the beating of a butterfly's wings in South America can trigger a chain reaction that will eventually cause a hurricane to develop halfway around the world.
We can expect sunny skies for the next 3 days, absolutely gorgeous weather, with a tanning index of 10. Our weather right now is dominated by a sweet and generous high-pressure system that should keep us happy for a good long time.
Putting on a plate with its lines and movements and all will generate a significant amount of wind and hot air. By consulting with the National Bureau of Weather Predicting Guys, you can see the kind of disastrous weather that putting on a plate will cause.
If you take the barometric pressure and divide it by the average rainfall of the 8th most Sahara Desert, no. If we take the proportion of the isometric, geometric, idiosyncratic quadratic equation, and 2 plus 2 equaling 4, I think it's going to be a nice day.
And by consulting with all the old people sitting on the park benches.
Hey, you remember back in '54 when we had that big hailstorm that took the roof off the old McGivens place?
That wasn't in '54, you ninny. That was in '58. '54 was the year we had the ice storm that took the tree down next to the turpentine factory.
Well, all I can tell you is we're gonna have good weather for the next couple of days. My bunions ain't aching.
And my arthritis isn't flaring up.
And by consulting with your stepbrother, who recently almost passed his 10th year of high school.
No clouds? Oh, good.
By consulting with all these expert opinions, you can see the kind of disastrous weather that putting on a play will trigger.
So if you've been planning on getting some vacation time, you should definitely take it. Wait a minute. This just in. A sudden disturbance in the airflow has drastically changed the forecast. Forget everything I just said. Massive storms are coming our way. Rain, snow, sleet, hail, high winds, all are about to clobber us in less than 24 hours. Expect massive power outages. Normally, I would tell you not to panic, but in this case, panic! These numbers can't be right. According to the algorithmic calculation of the third-hand parallel, and if we take the square root of pi, in which the denominator dissects the numerator, and if we put the hard drive and overdrive to that, we're gonna get clobbered! Oh boy, I'm aching!
Mother McCree, my bunions are about to explode.
See that vein in my forehead?
Huh?
See it pulsing? It hasn't pulsed like that since the winter ago too!
Run for your lives, you old coots.
It's getting cloudy. I'll stay inside.
Mother Nature's fury unleashed.
Listen to that wind howl! Look at the size of that hail! We're never going to survive this!
Causing massive power outages.
We're gonna have a lunch.
Food shortages, fear and trembling, panic in the streets, weather-induced chaos, and pandemonium, all because.
Cleanup after the biggest storm of the century has barely begun. The governor estimates damages will be measured in the billions of dollars, not to mention the untold lives disrupted. The nagging question, of course, is, what triggered this massive storm? What disturbance in the air could have caused it? We have an expert in the field here, Ray Brown, who almost passed his 10th year of high school. Reed, what do you attribute this disaster?
Somebody put on a play?
Plays suck!
Because you're just too shy. You can barely get 2 words out in front of an audience. Whenever you have an oral presentation in class, you take a 0. If somebody tries to force you, you start to cry. A play? Oh, no. You're painfully shy. That would kill you. You'd just die of embarrassment. Staring out at those lights, knowing that people are sitting there, judging you, judging what you're wearing, what you're saying, the way you're standing, you'd be mortified. I mean, it's a completely unreasonable request to ask you to be in a play. They might as well just have you stand up against a wall so they can assemble a firing squad and have you shot, right? I mean, you're shy, remember? Hands freezing, armpits dripping, knees knocking, head pounding shy. If you're shy, can't you just be allowed to stay in a corner and be that way? Or does this society absolutely require that no matter how traumatic it might be, you have to get up in front of some audience and onto some stage and do whatever some script requires? You're shy. Darn it, shy. I mean, so what if some script says to sing the ABCs like an opera star? Are you just supposed to go ahead and do that anyway? A, B, C, D, E, F, G. You see, that's way too much to ask of a shy person, I'm telling you. And so what if some script should command that you grab some string aside and hold him close, as if he's your favorite teddy bear? If it should tell you to stroke his hair and grab his string and you can't live without him, are you supposed to go ahead and do that? No, you're too shy. I mean, if it should tell you to kiss him passionately. No, I'm saying yes. You see, he's too shy for that, and so are you. And you can't be in a play, and you just can't sing over, and you can't just rock some guy, and you can't possibly make a fool of yourself in front of a crowd full of people because you are just way too amazingly, incredibly, pitifully shy.
Reason number 9.
Your mother wrote you a note that said, Mavis is allergic to plays. If she is in one, she will begin to break out into hives, and her legs will swell up to 5 times their original size. And she will begin to sneeze uncontrollably. Achoo! Please excuse her.
Reason number 10! Let me
Because you'll get all done with the play, you'll be in it and you'll feel you did a good job. You'll be feeling okay about the whole thing, thinking, hey, that wasn't too bad. You'll go out the cast to get some pizza and you'll hang around for a while talking about how it went, and everybody will pretty much agree that the whole thing was a kick. Then, you'll go home. You'll walk in the door and have this conversation with your roommate. Hi.
Oh, you're home.
I'm home.
You're a bit later than I thought you would be.
The pizza took a long time.
Oh, you had pizza.
Yeah?
I hope you didn't have any pepperoni.
Yeah?
Yeah, what? Did you have the pepperoni?
I don't remember.
You did!
I don't remember.
Well, if you're telling me you don't remember, then you went ahead and you had the pepperoni, which you know always gives you the gas.
Okay, so I had the pepperoni. I'll try not to get the gas.
Well, it doesn't make any difference. You'll still get it, and you won't be able to help it in your sleep.
Okay, so I'll close the door.
Oh, like that'll help. You'll just bottle it up all night, and then when I open the door in the morning, I'll be killed.
It's not that bad.
You should not eat the pepperoni. Promise me you'll never eat the pepperoni. It's not good for your system.
I promise. So, how did you like the play?
Oh, it was good.
funny, Mom? Tell me.
I don't have anything to tell you. The play was good. You were good. You were good in the good play.
But...
Why does there have to be a but?
Oh, I don't know why there always has to be a but there always is one. And you can't stand to tell me about it, so if you don't tell me now, you'll come in at 1 in the morning and wake me up to tell me, or you'll decide to have to tell me just as I'm going out the door to go someplace important. So, go ahead and tell me now.
Well, maybe, just maybe, Mr. Smart Aleck, I don't have a but this time.
Oh, now I know you do. If you try to deny it, it's big.
Oh, really?
Yes, really. A majorly huge butt is now hanging in the air above us.
Well, it will just have to hang, because I don't have one.
Uh-huh.
That's right.
The play was good.
Was.
I was good.
Were.
Thanks. I feel great about myself then, Mom. Thanks for coming. I'm going to bed.
Well, there was just one thing.
I knew it.
I didn't say but.
There is one thing. It's the same as but.
It's not.
It is so.
All right, fine, it is. What do you want, perfection? I'm your mother, a thinking human being. So when I go to a play or any other function, I just might have a criticism or two. Is that a crime?
I am so tired.
So you go to bed. I'll tell you about my butt in the morning.
No, go ahead and tell me now.
You're tired.
No, I'm fine. I am fine. Just like I was in the play. Fine. Except, there was at least one little problem, wasn't there? Wasn't there?
Go to bed.
No, let me help you, Mother. Repeat after me. I liked the play.
I liked the play.
I liked your performance.
I liked your performance.
But!
But...
Now fill in the blank. Listen.
Well, there were a few things, actually.
Oh, God! And then you'll be up till 2:30 in the morning, listening to that woman take that good feeling you had and twist it like a dirty Kleenex. So you never want to hear the word play again.
Reason number 1!
Plays suck!
Jake, that was reasons number 1 and 7. Can't you tell us anything more?
Yeah. Plays suck a lot.
Could you be more specific?
You want me to be more specific? Alright, I'll be more specific. Plays suck because they're full of...
This monologue has been reviewed by the National Script Board and found to be unfit for adolescent consumption.
You can take all your plays and you can shove them...
If you wish to read an unedited version of Jake's monologue, you can find it on the net at www.playsuck.edu.
And that's why plays suck!
Reason number 12!
Because you got a little sister, 3 years old. You watched her last night when your mom tried to get her to eat her peas.
Come on, sweetie, eat the little green thing.
No!
You like peas. You ate them all up last time. They'll make you so big and strong. Here come the peas. Open up.
No!
What's the matter? Why won't you eat the peas?
I don't want yucky peas.
They're not yucky. You like peas. Come on.
Don't wanna.
You have to eat the peas if you want some dessert.
I don't want any peas.
You watched your little sister throw a fit over the peas, and you thought, that's a beautiful thing. No reasoning, no logic, just pure reaction.
Why are you doing this?
I hate yucky peas. I hate them.
You think, wouldn't it be nice to go back to that way of thinking? Somebody comes to you and asks you to do something, and your first thought, for no reason at all, is, no, I don't wanna, and you go with it.
Hey, Norm! You should be in a play. No.
most important person in the world. You do not know why you suspect you're being surrounded by spies and assassins whose only mission in life is to eliminate you. Everywhere you go, you catch glimpses of them scurrying around, watching you, observing you every moment of every day. Though you cannot prove it, you heavily suspect that if you should let down your guard for just a second, if the silent, stealthy army of enemy infiltrators catch you unaware, take you down,